In your face!
Oh, I
Dad!
thought this was. Oh! My pie's done. It's time for yours. Let's see what you got.
Okay. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently than you did yours. We'll see if it turns out better. It might not, because yours look pretty damn good.
You have at least 15 more ingredients than yours.
So I'm using different cheeses. I'm going to use different meats and creams and like really good stuff. And we're going to make our own sauce. We're not going to do
That's good.
any jars or anything. So here's what we're going to start with. We're going to make the sauce first.
All right.
Olive oil.
If you need any help, I'll be here.
Onions.
Onions. Those look like they've been freshly slap chopped.
Okay, yeah, I did slap chop them. Oh!
There we go.
We don't want them to get too burned. I'm gonna throw in about 2 or 3 garlic cloves.
Can we do a little boop? Little boop?
Yeah, do a little boop.
Little boop?
Boop.
There we go.
It's kind of a big boop, but be fine.
Now, does it matter what beer we boop it with, or?
I think really you're not gonna get a ton of flavor, but it did a good job deglazing the pan there, all the like brown bits that were in there. So
Nice.
I think that's perfect. Now, what I'm going to add is rapini, which is broccoli rabe. In Italy, it's called rapini.
Nice.
It's just like a really nice, kind of similar to broccoli. You can use broccoli too if you want. This is about 2.5 cups. And in order to cook that a little bit better, I'm gonna throw in like a tablespoon of water.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of salt. Can't do anything without salt.
Nope.
So now I'm adding about 1 pound, like you did, of
Okay.
Italian sausage. You gotta remove it from the casing.
Mild, right?
This is mild, yeah.
Okay.
You know, once again, dad's with the...
I got you.
So we're just gonna brown this. Already boiled my noodles. I kind of parboiled them.
Okay.
So I really got them super al dente, which means like to the tooth. So it's gonna be like, it's underdone spaghetti. You want to even see like a little bit of white dot through it. Let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna start adding the tomato layer to this.
All right.
Tomato paste is your friend.
Never seen that before.
I usually get it in the tube instead of the can, because the can you normally only need like 1 or 2 tablespoons, and the can is open and then you're effed.
So this you can use multiple times.
Yeah, you can use multiple times. So I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons. Okay, so doesn't that look good?
Looks great.
Yes, this is for my husband, Kirill, who's
Boom.
also a really great dad. So the next thing we're gonna do is add canned whole peeled tomatoes.
Okay.
Ta-da!
There it
so
is.
I've drained these for the most part, and I really prefer Marzano plum tomatoes. They're the best, from what I hear.
I heard those are the same tomatoes used in my sauce as well.
I don't know if I heard that.
I-
So what we're gonna do here is let most of the liquid evaporate.
Thicken up.
Thicken up, evaporate a little bit so that we don't have a super wet spaghetti pie, because then the noodles will just be like, bleh.
Yeah. Remember, we support each other.
It's weird.
Oh, I know we're doing stop.
Okay, look at this. I think we got this to where we want it.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's not too
good
liquidy.
mixture. You got the color you wanted for. I'm getting that.
This is the color I want.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this compared to canned sauce?
I think you got a leg up. In fact, this is how I would just take 1 noodle and put it in that, and that would be my spaghetti. Dad's spaghetti. 99% meat, 1% noodle.
Okay, we're gonna let this cool.
Okay.
And the next thing we're gonna do is kind of the same thing you did, which is an egg mixture. And then I am going to do 6 ounces of milk, except I want to have more richness, so I'm doing cream.
Okay. So the heavy up milk.
Yeah. Doesn't that look cool? It's like science. And then we're just gonna give it a whisk.
Get it.
We have about a cup of fontina cheese.
That sounds fancy.
It is. It's delicious. It's Italian. And then the recipe called for like a sharp cheddar, but I decided to go with Prairie Breeze
Ooh.
because cheese with Carl Kara,
Yeah.
is a huge fan of this cheese.
She got me hooked.
I'm hooked.
We're all hooked
Yeah.
on the Prairie Breeze. Get it?
Now I am going to do half a cup
Triple cheese?
triple cheese.
You've already got me beat. I used
Parmesan.
2.
Yeah.
One of them came in a green can.
And so the Parmesan that I'm using is actually Parmigiano-Reggiano that I grated.
Okay.
So it's not from the green can. Not that there's anything.
I don't have time for it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, I don't have time either. I mean, I make time. But so.
Hold on. just shrank a little bit.
Oh, honey, I don't mean to do that. I just mean to tell you could use better cheese. Anyway, so we're adding 2.5 cups of cheese. We're reserving this Parmesan cheese to add on the top, kind of like you did.
All right.
We're adding the binding mixture.
There we go.
Eggs, cream.
And just everything together.
Everything together.
See, I think the addition of your cheese straight to the noodles is going to make that, cake, like cake-ish stand out, like really bind it all together and make it stand on its own.
I think the cheese is definitely going to help with that. I mean, you did that too, but for yours, your spaghetti was more of the crust, and for this one, the spaghetti is the whole thing.
Okay.
Did I get you?
No, a little bit. It's okay.
So, by the way, I wanted to shout out Gail Simmons was the major inspiration for this recipe. She did an awesome spaghetti pie recipe in her cookbook, and so when we started talking about spaghetti pie and I started researching it, hers was the most interesting and the best one that I saw out there. So I thought, why reinvent the wheel? Okay, so this is tiring.
All right, I'll jump in there.
All right.
So while I'm doing this, you got your pan. I see some foil around the outside. What's that for?
Yeah, so this is a springform pan, which I have prepared. You can like put a little unsalted butter around it to grease the pan, or do a little spray olive oil, which is what I did.
Okay.
And then I actually put foil around the edge. Because it's springform, it's not watertight. So you're gonna lose a little bit of liquid, but I don't want it to be all messy.
Gotcha.
So also what we're gonna do now is add the sauce to it too. Now, you're gonna need to stir quickly. And do you know why?
Why?
You don't want the eggs to scramble.
All right. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Scrambling. So mine, I think, was like a one-person job. I think you need to invite a buddy over for the Dad's Day spaghetti pie test kitchen style, right?
Yeah, it's not as convenient as yours is, but honestly, I mean, I don't know if it's going to taste that much better. I love doing it this way, but I love all the ingredients that you used, and I think that it'll be a stiff competition.
Hold this.
And no.
Okay, I'll hold. You scoop.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I mean, this thing is like a deep dish Chicago pizza, but spaghetti style. My God, and it's gonna fit all in there. You did it.
I did it.
All right, so while you're doing that, what do we have the oven set on?
Oven set on 425, so
Okay,
a little bit higher than yours also. We're gonna do about 35 minutes.
Okay.
And then after that, we're gonna put some cheese on top and broil it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna set it on top of a sheet pan with a rack.
Okay.
It's a beautiful rack.
That is a beautiful rack.
Okay,
All right.
here we go. Okay, awesome.
There we go.
Hey Siri, set timer for 35 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 35 minutes.
Ooh,
I just-
Suri sounds handsome.
I just changed Siri to a dude.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I was sick of that bitch talking to me all the time.
Apple. right, so we're done. 2 spaghetti pies. Dad style and test kitchen.
Dad style, test kitchen. I still got to open this up a little bit.
Yeah.
See, aren't we happy that we have this foil?
Mine was all contained within that.
Maybe a little smarter. So this is a springform pan.
Look out. Oh, see, you went triple fancy on me. Get that.
Triple fancy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Mine's staying in the pan. We're just going to cut out a slice, put it on there. Look at that.
Whoa,
Huh?
that does look beautiful.
There we go.
Okay.
See, Dad pulled it off. So
All
there's
right.
there's option 1. Ready to
guys.
go. All right, come on up. And switch. I think no matter who wins, we have 2 different ways to approach spaghetti pie. You got the little bit faster version with the dad, less recipes, less steps. You got the more you want to impress the friends version with Test Kitchen. Either way, punch full of flavor. Definitely need to add more salt to mine next time. But what do the judges think?
Yes! In your face!
Oh, I
Dad!
thought this was. Oh! my eye! I got a
mean,
nail.
good
It's
job.
fine. You won. Yeah, it's good.
All right,
right.
guys. Recipes down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Remember, any spaghetti pie's a good spaghetti pie. We didn't rehearse that at
No.
all. Says the loser.